It's midnight, the full moon is high, and you hear a bone-chilling howl in the distance. Your heart races as you realize you're not alone. What would you do if you came face to face with a werewolf? Could you survive? In this video, we're diving deep into the ultimate survival guide for a werewolf attack. From ancient myths to modern-day strategies, you'll learn how to protect yourself, outsmart the beast, and live to tell the tale. Don't miss this, your life could depend on it. Before we get into the survival tactics, let's first understand what we're dealing with. Werewolves have haunted our nightmares for centuries, but where did these legends come from? And why do they still terrify us today? Let's explore the myth, the science, and the psychology behind a werewolf, because knowing your enemy is the first step to survival. Werewolves have been a part of human folklore for centuries, appearing in tales from ancient Greece to Native American legends. These stories often depict humans transforming into wolves or wolf-like creatures, driven by the power of the full moon. But where did these myths originate? Some historians believe they stem from early encounters with wolves, while others point to medical conditions like hypertrichosis, which causes excessive hair growth, or even rabies, which can make animals and humans behave erratically. But it's not just about the science. Werewolves tap into something deeper in our psyche. They represent our primal fears, the loss of control, the beast within, and the unknown. This is why they've remained a powerful symbol in literature, movies, and even modern pop culture. From the Wolfman to Twilight, werewolves continue to captivate and terrify us. Let's take a closer look at one of the most famous werewolf legends, the story of Lycaon from Greek mythology. Lycaon was a king who angered Zeus and was transformed into a wolf as punishment. This tale highlights the theme of transformation and the consequences of human arrogance, a theme that still resonates today. Understanding this history and psychology is crucial because it helps us prepare for the real danger, whether mythical or not. Now that we understand the myth, let's talk about how to stay safe during a full moon, the time when werewolf activity is said to peak. First, recognize the signs. Unusual howling, strange animal behavior, or even reports of missing livestock could indicate potential werewolf activity in your area. For example, in rural communities, there are often stories of farmers finding their livestock torn apart under the light of a full moon. Stay informed by checking local news and online forums for sightings or warnings. There are even apps and websites dedicated to tracking supernatural activity. One such site, Werewolf Watch, allows users to report sightings and share tips for staying safe. Next, develop a safety plan. Secure your home by reinforcing doors and windows. Consider installing motion-activated lights or cameras to deter any unwanted visitors. Keep a flashlight, first aid kit, and emergency supplies handy. If you must travel, stick to well-lit areas and avoid shortcuts through forests or abandoned places. Remember, preparation is your best defense. The more you plan ahead, the better your chances of surviving an encounter. Despite your best efforts, you might still find yourself face to face with a werewolf. The first rule, don't panic. Your survival depends on staying calm and thinking clearly. Start by distancing yourself. Werewolves are fast and powerful, so avoid direct confrontation. Instead, look for a secure location to hide, a sturdy building, a car, or even a tree if you're in a forest. Let me share a real-life example. In 2019, a hiker in Romania claimed to have encountered a wolf-like creature during a full moon. He managed to escape by climbing a tree and using his backpack to shield himself until sunrise. This story highlights the importance of using your environment to your advantage. If you're trapped, remember that werewolves are often portrayed as having heightened senses. Loud noises, bright lights, or strong smells like silver or wolfsbane might deter them temporarily. Your goal is to buy time until you can escape or help arrives, and if all else fails, remember this: werewolves are said to revert to human form at sunrise, so if you can survive the night, you might just make it out alive. If escape isn't an option, you'll need to defend yourself. Start by recognizing the werewolf's vulnerabilities. In many legends, silver is their weakness, so carrying silver objects like coins or jewelry could be useful. Werewolves are also said to be vulnerable to fire, so a lighter or flare might come in handy. For self-defense, consider practical tools like pepper spray, a sturdy stick, or even a knife. Improvise weapons if necessary. A broken bottle, a rock, or even a chair can be effective in a pinch. But remember, your best bet is to seek professional help. Authorities or local hunters may have the expertise and resources to handle the situation. Let's take a moment to talk about wolfsbane, a plant often associated with werewolf lore. Wolfsbane, also known as aconite, is said to repel werewolves. While its effectiveness is debatable, Carrying a small amount of wolfsbane could provide psychological comfort in a dire situation. Don't try to be a hero. Your safety comes first. Surviving a werewolf encounter is just the first step. The psychological impact can be overwhelming, so it's important to address the trauma. Talk to a therapist or counselor to process your experience. Sharing your story can also help others. Stay aware and prepared for similar situations. For example, in 2015, a woman in France claimed to have survived a werewolf attack. She later wrote a book about her experience, which not only helped her heal, but also raised awareness about the importance of preparedness. Finally, build resilience. Learn from the encounter and take steps to improve your preparedness for the future. Whether it's carrying a survival kit, joining a community watch group, or simply staying informed, being proactive can make all the difference. Remember, knowledge is power, and preparation is key. And who knows, your story might just save someone else's life. Thanks for watching our ultimate guide on how to survive a werewolf attack. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more survival guides and mythical creature deep dives. Remember, knowledge is power, and being prepared could save your life. Have you ever had a close encounter with something strange during a full moon? Share your stories in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Stay safe, stay prepared, and we'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep an eye on the moon. You never know what's out there. Goodbye for now.